Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film a get ready with me type video. I have to be at work in about, what time is it? 3 hours. So I figured I would just film the look that I'm going to do for work today. It's not really going to be a tutorial of any type. It's just gonna be me doing my makeup. I will, again, include all the products that I use down in the description box below. If this is something that you're interested in watching, keep watching and, well, let's get on with it then. All right, so my face is washed. It has moisturizer on it and under eye cream. I did use my philosophy, take a deep breath. Moisturizer, it does have SPF in it, which is great for me because I do live in Florida and it's hot here. Then I do have on an under eye cream, the old Henriksen Total Truth Eye Cream. It also has SPF in it, which is great. So to start, I guess I will prime my eyes. I need a mirror. Did I grab a mirror? Oh, you look so sad. He knows when I get ready for work and then he'll just like pout over in the corner. And it's very cute, but it doesn't help my case or make me want to go to work anymore than I already do. I am a hostess at a restaurant, so I do like to look put together here and there, you know, presentable. I mean, it's work. You should always, you know, look professional. I think today I definitely want to use my Stila Magnificent Metals. I'm gonna use my diamond sponge and just blend out my concealer. Still don't know if I'm gonna do a wing today or not. Going to now set my concealer with that R13 Morphe brush. Alright, so next I'm going to start building my eyeshadow look. So I have seen, you know, people go in with just those Magnificent Metals and just put them all over the lid and it looks great. I've done it before. It's really easy if you're in a rush and you just kind of want that little bit of something on your eyes. But I do want to build my eye look today and kind of have it a little smoked out around the edges. I have found that with the Magnificent Metals, once you put it down, you can't really put any eyeshadow like in your crease area or on the outside because it will flake off. And then you'll have glitter all over your face. And for me, it was very difficult to get off. So I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn palette. And I believe I'm just going to start light and then slowly build my way to a darker smoked out crease area before I put liquid eyeshadow on. And I think I'm going to go in with the shade first. I believe it's Made for Each Other. I'm just going to take my fluffy Morphe brush. Start a little high, but that's okay. We will blend it all out. I'm still getting used to filming, especially since I kind of do things by myself and I didn't go to school for film or anything. I just kind of was like, I'm gonna buy a camera and some lighting and figure it out. So I'm still trying to, you know, figure out the best lighting for me. I am looking to invest in backdrops so I can have, you know, different colors behind me, depending on the mood I'm in or depending on the look that I want to do. That is definitely something that needs to go in on my to-do list. All right, so that is our first little transition color there. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. No, this shade right here. It's Pooter. I love that name so much. I'm just gonna layer that on top. I definitely want this to be like warmer on my eyes. This, I guess, is kind of I'm ready for fall look. I'm going to actually diffuse this top area with this orange color right here, Creamsicle. I'm just going to take it on that same brush that I've been using and I'm going to just lightly over this part, make it a little bit softer, bring a little bit more warmth in here. I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to go in with my Morphe R39. It's a little bit more fluffy. It has a different shape, more so rounded. I like it for getting in my crease area or packing on eyeshadow. I think I'm going to go in with Roxanne right here. Just going to take it on this brush, get off the excess. I have friends that I want to bring on to do like get ready with me's. It makes it a lot more fun when there's someone else here. You're a person too, Otis, but you don't talk. Right, so yeah, focusing this more on my outer corner and bringing it up into the low crease area. And I'm gonna be a little sloppy with this area just because I'm gonna go over it with that Stila Metals, Magnificent Metals. Okay, and then again with that fluffy brush, I'm gonna go back in with Creamsicle and diffuse a little bit more around the edges. This palette really is amazing though. They did an awesome job with it. Oh, that just almost gave me a heart attack. Desi Perkins just tried to put, I thought she like, I don't know. Desi Perkins would message me. One day, I hope. I would love to be like best friends with her and Katie. They are a strong duo. I think I'm gonna darken still this outer area. All right, so I'm gonna use this Morphe brush from my Deluxe Batcher set. Sorry that I said it was vegan last time. I swear I read somewhere that it was from their vegan collection, but I guess it's not, and I'm really, really sorry about that. By the time I had looked it up, it was too late for me to change it in my video, and I'm learning. I think I'm gonna go in with Mocha here, and I'm just going to put it like in the outer, very like outer V, not going to like intrude so much on that reddish brown orange color. So I'm going to just hit this part right here. Kind of bring it into the crease a little, just slightly, just deepen it up a little bit. And this brush is just kind of nice because it has this like tapered end that gets in those lines. It can, you know, lay down eyeshadow in that V area. And then I am going to take my R39 brush, one that I used to put Roxanne on my lid. I'm just going to use it to blend it out a little bit. And if I think I need a little bit more of Roxanne, I'll just go back in there. Just blend it all out. I get my eyebrows done. I used to get them threaded like religiously every 3.5 weeks, I think it was. I think that is pretty damn perfect, like in the image that I was going for in my head. Sometimes I plan ahead, sometimes I don't. I'm trying to, you know, have a notebook of looks that I'd love to film for you all. I think I have actually a folder on my computer that has all of my like inspiration pictures from like Pinterest or Instagram. This is coming out marvelous. Maybe I'll do like a boyfriend does my makeup kind of thing. So now I'm going to take that Stila Magnificent Metals. I have it in Rose Gold Retro. I'm just gonna apply it. It's really, really easy. I'm gonna try to get closer for you so you can kind of see. So this, as you can see, goes on so nicely. It's beautiful. Jaclyn Hill, I know, talked about it on her channel one day. And then I think the crowning moment for me was when I was at work and this girl came in and I think she had the gold one just all over her lid. And I was like, what is that? She told me it was this and I went out and bought it, I'm pretty sure, like the next day. And just do the other eye. And what you can do, like before it does dry, you can kind of take it with your finger and just blend it out a little bit. I'm getting hungry on tacos. All right, so yep, that's that. Eyes are almost done. This turned out exactly how I wanted it to. I love when that happens. Maybe I'll just do like a little bit of liner on the lash line so my eyes don't look bare. So I'm gonna go in with my Stila Stay All Day waterproof liquid eyeliner. It's a pen, felt tip. I need to kind of get a new one because the end's kind of busted up on me. I'm just going to do like kind of a small little line. This is why I like to do my eye makeup before I do my face makeup, because I do have to pull my lids taut just because I don't have perfectly taut eyelids. This eye always turns out way different. Trying to get on that gel liner train, but it's hard to use. All right, so liner is done. Moving on to my face. I'm going to use Honey Do Me Up this time by NYX, and I like this. It is very hydrating, or at least it feels that way on my skin. I just take this, wipe it on my face, I rub it in all over. Just 2 little swipes. And it says it has honey in it as a natural antiseptic. And then gold flakes to increase skin radiance and collagen, I believe, for smoother skin. Just put it down as your base. I'm going with foundation. Today I'm gonna do a little bit differently. So last time I did, you know, pump it all over my face. Today I'm going to do a couple pumps on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna take my finger and just dab it on my skin. Get it all under here. I'm going to blend out my foundation now with the Morphe M439. Personally, I will switch back and forth between a beauty blender or my Real Technique sponge or this brush. I do like this because it is so dense and it's big enough that it doesn't take forever to blend in all of my foundation. This fucking spot right here is gonna piss me off. I am trying to branch out to other foundations. I missed my Kat Von D Lock It In Tattoo foundation. Stayed all day, full coverage. That shit was a bomb. I don't know why I stopped buying it. I do have sensitive skin. I get those little bumps underneath. I can't remember what they're called. I think they start with an M. But I do need certain foundations that don't have certain ingredients in them. No lines of demarcation here, friends. That's why blending is so freaking important. Go from ratchet to snatched in 10 seconds if you just take the time to blend it all out. I'm gonna go in with the Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. Clean up under my eyes. I might actually just do this today. I'm not sure. It's so much easier. I'm going a little bit quicker than when I'm like trying to explain everything like I did in my last video, or just talk through everything as much as I did, because then I can actually kind of remember what my next step is in my like routine whenever I'm doing my makeup. And then I'm gonna go in. I do keep the cover on it with my IT Cosmetics Airbrush Concealer Brush number 103. Get under there. Usually I do like to have a lighter concealer under my eyes, like if you're highlighting with your concealer at least. But I saw the light shade for this one and it was too light. Even if I wanted to highlight with it, no, I'm definitely gonna go in with more concealer. My Shape Tape. I'm gonna tap this out like I did in my last video, get these lines. Still not conclusive if this works, but it makes me think that it does. So, all right, next, my Tarte Shape Tape. All right, and last time I just did 3 little baby dots. This time I'm going in. I'm actually gonna take the big sponge again, and because there's so much, I'm just gonna go to town. I think I'm gonna go back in with my diamond sponge and get in here. If I could be like DJ Khaled and have like my major keys, blending would be one of them. But yeah, I'm just going back in with my foundation brush. It does help to blend out those edges because I'm looking at it and it feels like I might have gone a little overboard with my concealer. And then before I set anything, I'm gonna go in with my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Celestial. And I'm just gonna do it on the back of my hand here. Just do like a couple, because these things, like you just need a little bit and go a long way. The tops of my cheekbones with it. Sometimes I'll use a beauty sponge or I'll just use my finger. It really just depends on the mood I'm in. I have found that my fingers tend to blend them out a little bit better. But if it does look kind of harsh, I'll go over it with my Complexion sponge. Next side. We'll probably, you know, hit it with some other highlight in a minute. Up here. I like to glow. I do. I like having that healthy sheen to my skin. Dewy? Yes, please. And then I'm going to set right in the corners of my under eye. I'm not gonna get any of this powder on my nose either because I want to do my nose highlight with these drops, and if you do put powder on, I've found that they do not blend out well at all. For the rest of this under eye area, those same colors that we used I'm gonna smoke them out a little bit. I will use this Morphe brush. So I will go in with Mocha again. I'm going to start on the outside area and I'm going to stop where my lashes end. Okay. So I went back in with Roxanne and Creamsicle and I just smoked out my lower lash, and then I'm going in with those iconic drops and just touching up this area on my nose and then my chin. Just a little bit of a highlight on my chin because I do have a little bump right there and I don't want it to, you know, show up too much. And then right here on my lips. I think I'm going to do my brows. If you guys want to see an in-depth brow tutorial, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably not talk through them in these videos. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I start to put a sponge on my face actually whenever I do my brows, just because my hand has something to rest on and I don't have to fuck up my foundation. It's a bad brow day, friends. I am not happy. So I'm convinced I have to start getting them done again because they were always so much easier to fill in when I didn't have any hairs under there. I don't know why, but I have the whole song stuck in my head. Don't know. This one always comes out better. This one hates me. This one hates me. Clear brow gel, this shit. I think my brows take the longest for me to do, but I love doing them. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm going to highlight my brows using a very teensy amount of what's left on the back of my hand. I really want to try the ABH liquid highlighters that are coming out just because they look so pretty. I'm going to take Beam from the Jaclyn Hill palette and put that on top. I have used Beam as a highlight before on my face, and part of me really wants them to just come out with it in like a compact and be like, yeah, it's an eyeshadow or a highlight, whatever you want, and just keep it forever. I'm going to put my mascara on so I don't feel naked anymore. Oh, and I'm using my Grandiose Lancome. It doesn't even have a color. I'm pretty sure it only comes in black. So I don't usually wear falsies to work anymore. Can't wear them because they hit the lens of my glasses. I'm going to contour now. Not contour, bronze my face. I'm going to go in with Hoola bronzer by Benefit. This is probably one of the first bronzers I ever bought. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to go in with this Eco Tools fluffy brush. Blush. I'm using Wet n Wild Color Icon. Oh, the shade is Mellow Wine. I'm just going to use that same R4 brush that I use. I literally use all the same brushes all the time. I really need to get new brushes. Blush is down pat. I think I am actually going to hit the high parts of my cheekbones with Beam from the Morphe palette, just to give it a little something something. I got mascara on my face. My chin highlight is popping a little too much. Let me grab my powder brush and just pat down this. Oh, look at all that product flying everywhere. I'm gonna cut out my cheekbones a little bit, dust it away with this R9 brush. It's just kind of flat. Lippies. No champagne pop today. I'm already bright enough. I have the ABH liquid lipstick in Veronica here. It's one of my favorite colors, and I think I'm just gonna go in with it. All right, so my makeup is done. I'm going to stop recording real quick, get changed, and No, I won't show you how to do my hair today. It's a little bit gross. So I will be right back after I get changed. BRB. Alright, so that completes this look for today. I am dressed and ready for work, so I will be heading out shortly, very shortly. So thank you all for hanging out with me today. If you want to see more videos like this, just let me know. Comment down below and I'll read through them. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.